Welcome to Budget Games, where I recommend games that are $20 or less. This episode, Wandersong. Wandersong is a musical adventure game focusing on a heartwarming narrative. It was developed by Greg Lobanob and self-published on Steam, while Humble Games published the game on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. The base price is $19.99, and I purchased it for $9.99 on the Nintendo Switch eShop during a previous sale. A link to each of the game's store pages will be down in the description below. In Wandersong, you play as a young bard who finds out the world as he knows it is ending. With the help of a colorful cast of characters, you must go on a singing-filled adventure to try to save your planet and its people. This video only uses footage from Act 1, which is the first very short section of the game, so that we can avoid spoilers for the most part. So don't worry too much. Wandersong's gameplay centers around singing and the way it influences characters and the environment. When playing with a gamepad, using the right stick opens up a wheel for singing different notes, each one depicted by a different color. The effects can vary from changing the colors of flowers to manipulating the environment for puzzles. Wandersong leans heavily into, well, the song part of the title. Every puzzle that I can recall focuses on the singing wheel, getting rather creative with many of the applications. For instance, in the first section of the spirit world known as the dreamscape, you can manipulate plants' growth based on your singing. Pointing the right stick up causes it to grow straight up, pointing it right causes the plant to grow horizontally to the right, and so on and so forth. Though, while the gameplay is certainly not unfun, it's not especially engrossing either. I certainly enjoyed going through the puzzles, but the gameplay never really sucked me in. Enjoyable, but ultimately not phenomenal. But it's probably the weakest part of the game. The characters, writing, setting, soundtrack, art style, pretty much everything else about Wandersong completely captivated me. Let's start with the characters. You meet a lot of characters in this game. I'm talking over 150, and I cannot think of a single character that I found bland. While the recurring cast is much smaller than 100, I'd estimate around a dozen, but it's been a little while since I played. They're all rather memorable. Miriam, a young blue-haired witch with a sour attitude, is the main cast member to join the contrastingly upbeat bard on his journey. While I won't spoil anything, you can expect to meet a few more memorable faces before the end of the game. Wandersong's writing absolutely oozes with character. Every character you meet has interesting things to say, whether they're about another character, the world, their past, or perhaps even your singing. Characters feel present in the world around them rather than just pieces in a set. And, of course, the humor is top-notch. I found myself giggling constantly throughout my playthrough of the game, and it's just a great time. The game features a variety of locations to explore, from quaint villages to sprawling cities to locations in the dreamlike spirit world. The game uses its beautiful paper-like art style to really bring the best out of these locations, with the layers looking like row after row of paper. The world just feels enjoyable to explore, with secrets discovered in every little nook and cranny you can find. It's genuinely really pleasant to look at as well. For a game about music, a solid soundtrack is everything, and I can say with full confidence that Shell in the Pit has nailed it. Every location has a memorable track that's expertly used to create a specific mood. For instance, Langtree, the first village in the game, has a track that makes it feel truly like a cozy, homey village. Dreamscape, the first section of the spirit world that you visit, has a very mystical feel to it thanks to the music. For spoiler's sake, I won't go more in depth, but the soundtrack stays consistently great throughout Wandersong. I know I've been heaping a lot of praise on the game so far. After all, any game I recommend through Budget Games is a game that I thoroughly enjoyed. But Wandersong takes the cake. It is easily among my favorite games in years, but my biggest praise has yet to come. The plot of Wandersong is truly great. I went into Wandersong fully expecting some generic but cutesy story about saving the world that would be satisfactory if eventually forgotten. Instead, I finished the game intensely engrossed in the narrative that had been woven. The story and writing give genuine depth to the characters and allow the world to feel organic. The characters are given proper development arcs and grow over the course of the game. For what I expected to be the weakest part of the game to actually be the strongest part, I have to give Wandersong credit for. It was a thoroughly moving experience that I would recommend to anyone. Wandersong is easily one of my top games in recent years. I genuinely enjoyed every moment of the roughly 12 hours I played it for. If you're interested in the game, I have links to the game store pages in the description below, including the Switch eShop listing where it is, at the time of uploading, on sale for $7.99. If you have any questions, ask in the comments down below and I'll answer as best I can. Thanks for watching, and have yourself a very lovely day. See ya. Hey! Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like, checking out these other videos of mine, or subscribing. Thank you, and have a great day.